Fred Free Radio, this is Chiara Nicoletti from the 81st Venice International Film Festival with Zach Baylin, Justin Kurzel, screenwriter and director of The Order, screening here in competition. Welcome, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice to be here.
So the first thing I thought, and the thing that I kept thinking about while watching the film, was that we're so in desperate need for family, for community, for connection, that this is what happens, and this is an American story, but it's not, and with this view. So I was wondering if that was one of the starting points, and if that was the drive for you to direct this story.
Yeah, I think what I realized really quickly in Zach's fantastic script was that even though it was sort of set very much in a kind of genre, dramatic thriller kind of way, it had an enormous amount of heart, and that was because the film really, or the screenplay really focused on family. What family means to us, the way we protect it, the way we love it, what are our greatest fears about it. And I think it is a sort of theme that plays through all the characters. I think with Bob Matthews, he's sort of building this family around him of sort of disaffected people who are sort of searching for a kind of voice that he ultimately sort of exploits. I think Huss, the character that Jude's playing, is a character who's reaching back to his family, kind of desperately trying to kind of find a reunion with them. And then Ty, who plays Jamie, is sort of fiercely protecting his family from this sort of uncertain future. And I think that just automatically, when you have that theme and that idea, it makes characters feel a lot more human and grounded. And that was just sort of something very, very unique that Zach brought to the screenplay and the film.
Zach, I have to say that I really like that the humanity of all these characters, and also the fact that they're not spelled out for us, but you can understand them or try to understand it through the interactions they have with the others. So I wanted to know more about how you worked on writing these characters like that.
I mean, I would give Justin a lot of credit in that regard. I think that one of the reasons we were so excited to work with him as a filmmaker is that I think he brings such a naturalism and a humanity to all of his films, and that I don't think we wanted this film or any of these characters to ever fall into just these maybe more iconoclastic versions of themselves. And so I think it was important for Jude's character to really feel like he had been weathered and lived in, and that the toll of his experience was really apparent and the question of like creating a lawman who you had a sort of question of whether or not he was actually capable of going on this journey. And then I think that what Justin was so amazingly able to do is, with the Bob Matthews side of things, was to really show the danger of what can happen when someone as charismatic as Nick, is able to sort of exploit the fears of other people. And so I think that was really a testament to what Justin's directorial style can do.
So Justin, tell me more.
Yeah, what was the question again? Sorry.
That the characters are not really spelled out for us. Like, we come to understand them more because of the interactions they have, and their humanity, their fallibility is because of that, and not that because there's the film explaining to us how they are, and this kind of things.
Yeah, I think it's everything. I think you're kind of desperately trying to find what the relationships. I mean, even the relationship between Husk and Jamie, they meet each other for the first time in the film, and very quickly have to create a kind of dynamic that builds throughout the film and becomes a real centerpiece towards the end of the film in terms of what happens to both of them. You're just desperately trying to land those relationships very, very quickly, and try to understand why each character likes each other and why they want to be together on the screen. And so I think you just do everything possible to make them as human as possible, to find just to sort of find an effortlessness with them, a simplicity with them that is allowed to kind of breathe on screen a little bit.
Thank you so much, Zach Baylin, Justin Kurzel for the Order screening competition here at the 81st Venice Film Festival. And this is Chiara Nicoletti for Fred, the Festival Insider.
Thank you.
Thank you.